I was gonna do these little bite-sized ones, and then I had an idea that I wanted to go live and talk about um, breathing. And then when I went in to pick the one that come up was about breath, so I thought I'd combine it. So today we're going to talk about LSD, but not the drugs. LSD, long, slow, and deep breath. So breathing deeply has so many benefits. Decreases stress, improving digestion. Sorry, I'm reading from a list here. Enhancing your immune system, improving just about everything else that ails you. It is so powerful. And if you're someone like myself years ago that suffered from panic attacks, knowing about breath was a game changer for me. I talk about inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, and not um, tapping into when we breathe out. When we breathe out, it's a somatic and epigenetic memory of being in fight or flight. Reason why, when you needed help, thousands and thousands of you had to scream for help. You had to scream, you had to let it out. So yeah, there's a form of release with that, but also it is the fear and fight or flight mechanism, as opposed to when you're inhaling, exhaling, and you're speaking to your sympathetic nervous system, that's telling you you're safe, you're protected. So nasal breathing is one of the things that we say it can help you live longer. Added thing here, caveat from the Atlantean, the channeling energy, is the breath would be long, again breathing in through the nose and breathing out, and that little pause, that moment in between. But how? Relax your shoulders, relax the body, and gently inhale through your nose. Breathe deeply, and this should be deep, slow, and quiet. If your breathing is shallow, gently increase the amount of your inhale a bit, and then gently increase the amount of your exhale. Go slowly and don't work hard as you improve your breathing, because that would create stress on the body. So why we do this? So the best time between 5 in the morning, in the early mornings, if you're doing this breath, it really is helpful. So simple exercises that can help you learn to breathe. Now, most of you know, we all breathe. We wouldn't be alive if we weren't breathing. But actually learning to breathe and breathe from like proper breath and breath work. There's obviously lots of yogic breaths and different breaths, and I mean, even that has got loads of scope. But just actual breath can really be a game changer in your life. So it can help you learn to breathe better as you inhale, visualizing the breath like a ball of white energy coming through the nose and going down past the lungs, deeply behind the navel. So you want to feel your stomach. In this area, the Chinese call the lower dantian. See a white ball, bright. Exhaling slowly, relaxing as you exhale, and try and exhale through the nose. Don't force it. If you need to breathe out from the mouth, fine, do that. If you've got a cold, you're going to need to do that. So why? So deeper the breath, the more oxygen you get into your lungs. The more oxygen getting into your lungs means the more oxygen getting into your blood. Because of this, most systems of your body are going to work much more efficiently than when they would if you are breathing shallowly, which most of us breathe shallowly. Inhaling slowly and deeply sends more energy to heal your sympathetic nervous system, which is concerned with preparing your body to react to situations of stress and emergency by accelerating your heart rate, consisting of blood vessels, and raising your blood pressure. Exhaling slowly and completely gives a signal to the parasympathetic nervous system to help in detoxifying more deeply. The system serves to slow the rate of force on the heartbeat, decreasing your blood pressure and enhancing your digestion. So that's like a bit of this, and there's loads more science. I've been listening to the Qigong Institute recently, and how they talk about how when you're breathing in, it will affect the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve right by the brain. Obviously, that then gives that extra blood vessels to the brain, so we think better. We're able the capacity to think clearly. That's why we can't when we're in fight or flight. There's that sense you're not actually can't quite think. You just got to get out of there. It's that whole body is panicking. So just for this short little 5-10 minute video, I just want you to spend the next 2 minutes just breathing with me. So I invite you to just breathe in through the nose, and I like this visual, so think of it as like going up to the nose into the pituitary gland, and then exhaling slowly, as if you're like want to blow out a candle, or keep the candle without it blowing out as your breath is there. You can practice it with the candle so that you're breathing out ever so slowly, releasing that. If you need to do it again, if you need to do it through the mouth, then do so, but practice it with breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Let's do 60 seconds for me. In, another 10. If you practice, keep going. If you practice doing this, even for 2 minutes, 3 minutes a day, or any time that you feel a bit overwhelmed, you feel like your nervous system is in that fight or flight, just remembering to take a breath, you will benefit the lungs, the brain, the organs, the whole of your body. So, namaste. Hope this helps you. Let me just quickly read the thank you for joining me. Okay. Hi. All right. Thank you for your time. Love and blessings. Have a beautiful day.